Hallo Leute, willkommen zu einer Folge von Doki Doki Blue Skies Mod, der womöglich letzten Folge, was die Guto-Gut angeht von ihr. Und ich würde sagen, ich verliere nicht so viel Zeit, weil die letzte Folge auschecken will, checkt die einfach aus. Wir haben ganz viel Zeit mit dem Club verbraucht und so und auch mit Theorie am Anfang und es war relativ gut. Wir haben einfach ganz viel Soziales gemacht. Und jetzt sind wir hier auf einem Festival, was letztes Mal angesprochen werden. Und ich würde sagen, legen wir los. So, are you too excited for the festival? I remember writing wishes for Tanabata with my friends. I haven't gone to a festival in a while. That's my parents were still alive, that is. One gets in the way of you where to meet Yui's eyes for a moment. I hope you'll be able to do Mami's justice by having a good time today then. I'm sure you will. As Mami Yui chat, I find myself lulled into a dazed half-sleep state by the sound of the car engine. The fact that Mom knows about Yui's pension is a mark of how far their relationship has come. They've definitely become a lot closer. I'm sure that Mom already sees Yui as a kind of daughter. Yui suddenly comes around to my house enough these days for Mom to see her away. I can only hope that Yui's come to see her as a mother figure too. The streetlights outside blur by in pale golden streaks as we drive through the neighborhood. It's a good thing that my mom's still able to work at home. Otherwise, you and I would have been walking outside in the cold. Asma, didn't you hear us calling you? We're here. Ah, right. Sorry, I was falling asleep there. This should wake you up then. Mom opens the car door, causing me to immediately get blasted by a gust of cold night air. I'm instantly sent shivering. I guess that was the effective way to wake me up as any. Oh yeah. Jesus, freaking cold out. We did tell you to bring a jacket, you know. I thought you guys were exaggerating. You know what they say about assumptions. Okay. Save the lecture when we get home, please. I suppose we better get going then. Stay safe, you two, and have lots of fun for me. Sure thing, Mom. Oh, wie cool. We shut the car stores, and after waving goodbye, we left her alone at the entrance to the festival. The bright lights of the festival starkly contrast the darkness of the street she has been driving through. What's only a plain city street is now transformed by a multitude of colorful stalls and tables stacked out overhead by glowing lanterns. Crowds of people from all ages mill about, chattering and yelling away happily to create a cacophony of noise. As you step in the throngs, the temperature difference is instantly noticeable. Here, the party heat of dozens upon dozens of people, along with the heat from food stoves warm up the night. Heavenly smells of frying foods wafted through the air, causing my stomach to gurgle expectantly. Oh man, are you hungry? A bit. Everything smells delectable. I'm definitely going to put all my pocket money on food tonight. Good choice. Been saving up for this for a while, haven't you? You bet I have. It's not every day that I can indulge in this much junk food. Suddenly I feel a tap on my shoulder. Hey Kazma, fancy meeting you here. Why Mr. Monica, Sayori, and Natsuki? It seems that they've just arrived too. What a coincidence, like fate. Well, this is a popular festival, so don't I will see other classmates as well tonight. Shh, don't ruin the magic, Yuri. So you guys plan to come together too, eh? Yep, Tanabata is a festival related to poetry after all, so I decided to make this into a club trip. Hey, why didn't we get an invite then? Idiot, you already mentioned that we were going with you before. Oh yeah, I guess I did. You and Yuri make such a great couple here. Be sure to take lots of pictures. Oh, thank you. Come on guys, let's not disturb these lovebirds any further. See you till later. The two girls soon disappear in the crowd, leaving you and me alone again. Finding no obstacles between myself and food. Man, I can't remember when I had such good okonomiyaki. Japanese pancakes are bursting with umami, having been slathered in sauce and piled high with various toppings. How's your dango? You, ever the sweet tooth, has been nibbling at a couple of sweet dumplings for a while now. Exactly how I remember them from when I was a child. I doubt they will have messed with a classic recipe as regular old dango. Never know, there are lots of modern variations of foods nowadays. Ich habe auf mein Mikrofon gespuckt, upsie. Das ist ganz und gar nicht gut. Entschuldigt. Have you been looking up recipes again? Looks like I got her. There's nothing wrong with variety. Oh, I know. I didn't mean in a bad way or anything. I know, you may never mean anything a bad way. We make our way to the center of the plaza and settle down on a quiet bench together. Various bamboo trees are set up before us, with quite a few decorations, festival wishes hung up on the branches. The slender green stalks away gently in the wind, rustling quietly as if whispering. Kazuma, you don't know how thankful I am that I met you. Honestly speaking, you changed my life for the better. I couldn't have asked for a better boyfriend. I can't believe how good of a person you are. Hold up, Yui, you don't have to gush about me so much. I think you're giving me too much credit. But you have changed me. Well, I guess I did help some, but nothing would have mattered if you didn't decide to help yourself in the end. You're the one who put in so much effort to change. You're the one who decided to open up to me. And for that reason, I'm the one who's thankful that I got to meet such a wonderful and thoughtful girl. Plus, it wasn't just me who helped provide you happy memories either. The rest of the club helped too, right? Especially Natsuki. You leans into me, oddly fitting with my sleeve. You know what? You're right, I did help myself. I've always been so scared to think well of myself and to presume that I have the willpower to help myself. In the end, I think that it's true. It's a bit frightening to think that I've actually come all this way. Well, frightening is the wrong word. Shocking, maybe? In the end, I suppose my support network helped me realize some things about myself, though. Because of all of you, I was able to identify my flaws and find the motivation to try to resolve them. You all treated me like a normal person. You didn't pity me out or act like I was a fragile angel. You're one of the strongest people I know. I never see you as someone to pity. I'm sure the others feel the same. To be honest, I don't know if I would be able to go through the same stuff you have. Well, you grew up in totally different circumstances, so we wouldn't be able to tell. But knowing you, I think would have been able to do it. And probably in less time than it took me to. Hey, you're taking just the right amount of time with this stuff, in my opinion. There's no use rushing something as delicate as this. I have faith in you, Yui. I've seen how much time and effort you've put in changing. I know how strong you are. Kazuma. Yui squeezes my hands in her. Do you have the papers to write our wishes on? Yeah, right here. Do you know what you're going to write? Wait. I believe so. Don't peek. I wouldn't dream of it. I spent a few quiet moments scribbling down her wishes. I have to rack my brain for ideas before starting the perfect callback poem for Yui. Do you want to see mine before hanging it up? Sure thing. Oh Jesus, das ist groß viel gedacht. My wish. Standing under the bamboos, I gaze at the stars. They twinkle steadily, tiny beacons in the night. As I watch them, I fill with expectation. Hope springing out from my heart as I yearn for understanding, wishing for a meeting of perspectives, a way to change the world. My heart wavers as I turn to look at the ones around me. Guiding stars, their paths align with mine, leading me onwards towards the distant dawn. I gather my courage, reaching out to them, holding them close. I pray for this feeling to last. Yearning for the day I can accept this brilliance and make it my own, so the star of my life might shine and light the way in the dark. Aww. And I thought I'd make a return to form and write this one in 3 verse. Yeah, I've noticed that. It's a nice throwback. I always kept a preference for 3 verse, didn't you? Although writing a matter and rhyme are interesting exercise, I always felt most able to express my true self using 3 verse. Also, I'm guessing that you wrote about stars because of the legend behind Tanabata? That's right. Well, I also thought that the stars looked beautiful tonight. But when I was thinking about it, my mind kept returning to North Star for some reason. And it was then that I realized how fitting would it be to compare everyone in my life to guiding stars as a metaphor. Right, I guess always, Yui. But you know what? You're the star of my life. He giggles shyly, softly taking hold of one of my hands. Thank you, Kazuma. And yes, you're one of the foremost people in my thoughts. There were you, the literature club members, your mother, my parents, therapy. Wait, you're going to therapy? Ich würde das auch gerade fragen. Yes, I just decided to. I know that you've been advocating it all along, so... That's great news. Getting professional opinion, that's got to count for something, right? Now that I've learned how to find my urges more effectively, I want to be able to stay clean for good. And I figured that I might as well try therapy out. It's not like it could make me any worse, right? Huh, that's the spirit. You know, for a time I actually thought you might have regretted telling me about everything. But I'm glad to know that I was that wrong about that. I don't blame you for thinking that. Come on, you gotta give me some blame at least. I shouldn't have ever doubted you. Man, now my wish is gonna be terrible compared to yours. I thought it could make you as happy as yours made me. You can let me be the judge of that. From me to you. It's summer and the stars are out. I think of the future and what this poem's about. I hope my friendships last longer. I like to watch our bonds grow stronger. But my days so far have been alright, but I'd like to help you who's made my life seem bright. I'll be your side if you never... I'll be by your side if you're ever lonely. Where others may falter, I swear to be your one and only. Even if you don't feel whole, I'll give you a piece of myself to soothe the pain of your very soul. Because you're important to me. As fragile memories shattered like glass, so we will rebuild them together, and another year will come to pass. Oh, wie süß. I was actually thinking of the very first poem you ever showed me when I was writing this. I think it was titled Tumble, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, I remember that you wrote about missing a part of yourself and not being important. So I decided to write a poem on how you're basically the most important part of my life now. Customer, you actually remember my poems enough to include some of their motifs? How could I forget anything related to you? Customer, I love you. And I love you too, Yuri. I gently cup Yuri's face in my hand and kiss her, savoring the slightly sweet taste of her lips. As we break away for air, Yuri speaks up. Oh, hold on, we still need to hang up our wishes. We approach a bamboo tree together. The colorful strips of paper bearing the hopes and dreams of thousands of people playfully twirl in the wind. Yuri beams out at me as we hang up our wishes side by side. They spin together, constantly brushing against each other as if they're connected. And they're connected. Connected that our hopes for the future are intertwined with each other. I can't imagine the future with Yuri at this point. Despite everything that may have happened between us, despite all the baggage from our past weighing us down, we can find strength in each other. We can learn together, change together, grow together. And we can move on to the future together. Ja! Damit haben wir Doki Doki Blue Skies Mod ein zweites Mal abgeschlossen, wenn man so schaut, weil mir das zweite Mal jetzt diese Szene habe. Wir haben ganz viel erlebt in der Yuri-Route, aber mehr werde ich erst in den nächsten Parts erwähnen, weil das hier ist ja noch nicht abgeschlossen. Wir haben noch vieles zu tun. Also nicht mehr so viel, wie es am Anfang natürlich war. Aber wir haben halt noch die ganze negative Route durchzugehen und da wird auch wahrscheinlich noch vieles kommen. Das heißt, müssen wir wieder ganz an den Anfang. Und alles verkackt mit Yuri. Also nicht ganz an den Anfang. Ich glaube, wir werden einfach in Kapitel 2 reinsteigen. Und von dort aus alles verscheißen. Basically, weil wir halt auf das schlechte Ending hinausgehen. Jeder ist so voraus, das schlechte Ending. Ich werde für alles machen. Wirklich alles. Und ich habe sogar ein paar extra Content-Sachen noch gefunden, die dieses Projekt dann noch länger ziehen werden. Also es würde mich nicht wundern, wenn dieses Projekt es irgendwie hinbekommen würde, auf 100 Folgen zu kommen. Was ich definitiv nicht erwartet habe, denn... Ja. Das ist definitiv nicht, was ich erwartet habe. Und ja. Ich würde sagen, hier ist mal die Credits, während ich mich verpisse. So, und da wären wir wieder am Anfang und wir sehen uns dann das nächste Mal mit der anderen Variante von der Yuri-Route. Sehen uns dann, ne? Danke fürs Zuschauen. Tschüss.